I could hardly see, I could hardly hear myself, but okay. Volume.
Hi, everybody. Welcome this afternoon. We were being able to get started here. We have a great adventure waiting for you. I'm Susan with Speak Up and Empower with Real Talk Travel. And we do have a special guest with us, and it's Vinincia. And she is really taking us on an amazing adventure. Guess where? It's to the Bahamas. And she's going to help us let us know what we can see and do in the Bahamas, have a romantic time, have an awesome time, have a family time, and everything else that goes with it. So welcome, Vinincia, to our program today and be able to describe a little bit more to us as to what is happening in the Bahamas for us. So go ahead, Vinincia, and take it away. Our adventure is waiting. Oh, just before you do, Speak Up and Empower is an online membership with individuals that are experts in the field, that are trustworthy, and they really got big dreams and they want to inspire people. And I'm with Real Talk Travel. And of course, I want to inspire people more about travel and how marvelous it is and what you can really do when you're away from home. Okay, Vinincia, welcome again and go ahead.
Hi, Susan. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Vinincia Strachan, and I'm with the Bahamas Tourist Office. I'm the romance manager for the Islands of Bahamas. And I want to thank Susan very much for inviting me here this afternoon. It's my pleasure to be here and let you know what's going on in the Bahamas. We're going to start first by just letting everyone know, well, of course, I think you know already, and that's why you're probably here, that the Bahamas is a very hot, and I'm not talking weather hot, I mean very popular romance destination. Very popular for beach weddings as well as honeymoons. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. I'm going to let you know what our options are today. So a bit here, Susan, if you could change the screen for me now, please.
No, you'll have to click on it. You're sharing yours.
I'll have this in. Okay. Yep. All right. Yes. So right now, our agenda, we're going to talk a little bit. I'm going to let you know a little bit about the Bahamas. And then I'm going to show you a few photos of some of the venue options. Not all, because we do have 700 islands. Accommodations, things to do, getting married, plus wedding photos of some of the Canadian couples that actually got married in the Bahamas. So I just want to show you a few of their photos.
Awesome.
Okay, so here is a map of the Bahamas. And like I said earlier, we have 700 islands in the Bahamas, and about 16 of those are actually inhabited. And I know that you probably have heard of Nassau, which is the capital of the Bahamas. You've heard of Grand Bahama, which is the second city, possibly even Exuma, because we have nonstop flights with Air Canada to Exuma, and you've also probably heard of Eleuthera. So those are some of the popular islands, but of course we have many, many more in the Bahamas, as you can see. And okay, about the Bahamas, we are an independent country. A lot of people have mentioned to me, oh, Vinincia, are you a part of the United States? No, we're not. We are an independent country from 1973. And there are, like I mentioned to you earlier, there are 700 islands in the Bahamas. 16 are actually inhabited. We're about, let's say, 3 hours and 15 minutes nonstop flight from Canada and about 60 miles off the coast of Florida. So we're very, very close to Florida. Airlines that actually fly to the Bahamas from here, Canada, Air Canada, WestJet, and Sunwing are the airlines that fly from here. Of course, you can also use the international connections with Delta, American Airlines, and the other American carriers. We have a lot of resorts, a lot to choose from your boutique, budget, all the way up to your very glamorous and luxury resort. I consider us an evolving destination because just every day there's new product that's coming on stream. Every day we're developing something and tweaking it and making it even better, like our food, our culture, and everything. We're exposing more and more of ourselves. So I like to consider Bahamas as an evolving destination. And of course, we are perfect for romantic events, even your, let's say, proposal, the wedding, the honeymoon, the entire romantic journey we are here for and we can assist you with. So look to the Bahamas for all things romantic. I want to just share some of the amazing venues with you. There are so many more. But I'm just going to show you a few. This is Ocean's Edge, and this is at the Atlantis on Paradise Island. This venue, you can use this for, of course, I didn't show you it. This venue you can use as a wedding chapel. You can also use it for a reception or any other exclusive event or dinner after the wedding. It's a very versatile venue. So if you're looking for a versatile venue on the beach with ocean views, of course, this is the perfect venue for you. Of course, undersea, underwater weddings are also popular in the Bahamas because we have great coral reefs and beautiful dive sites with wrecks and everything. So if you're a diver and you love to get married underwater, well, of course, the Bahamas is also the perfect place for you. The French Cloisters, this is on Paradise Island and Old Ruins. And it's a beautiful garden. The backdrop is the ocean. You would love this venue, and it's very, very, very popular as well. This is Grand Isles. This is on a different island as well. This is on the beautiful island of Exuma. And like I mentioned to you earlier, the Bahamas is known for beach weddings, and this is just giving you a glimpse into that. Here is another garden, and this is at the Garden of the Groves on beautiful Grand Bahama Island. I'm going to go through them quickly so you can just see some of the photos. This is you can have a reception there as well if you want. But most of the venues are pretty much flexible. Of course, if you want to have your wedding reception on a yacht, you can also do that. And of course, rustic garden weddings, we have that as well. You can get the reefs and palm trees and just stage your own wedding site. Of course, cultural weddings are very popular in the Bahamas as well. This one reflects an Indian wedding where we have the mandap on the grassy green area at the Atlantis. And this was a magnificent wedding, very colorful. And we do other weddings as well, Jewish weddings, you name it, we can. This is a small chapel on Grand Bahama Island. And of course, if you want to rent out a private island, by all means, you can. Pearl Island is one of those islands. But of course, Sandals has got a private island, Bahamar, their own private island. And that's if you're going to Nassau. But of course, if you want to go to any of the other islands, you're going to be the only couple in many cases on those beaches because they're so secluded and they're so beautiful. And of course, you can create your own wedding venue and you can just get a tent pitched if you want and set it up however you choose. Just reflect your style, your wedding style. You can do that in the Bahamas as well. And of course, this one here, this picture is the sandbar, very popular, getting very popular. You know, like I mentioned, that beach weddings are popular in the Bahamas, but this is in the middle of the ocean, folks. This is in the middle of the ocean. So you have to wait. Yes, you have to actually wait till the tide goes in, right? When it goes down, and then you can go in. You have to do perfect timing for this to happen. And of course, when the tide is low, then you can go in there and you can get married. Of course, I'm sure that the sand is still moist, but that's why the couple, they're bare feet. But it's a beautiful location if you want to utilize every area in the Bahamas. This sandbar wedding is perfect for you. world-class accommodations we do have. I want to show you this. This is glamping in the Bahamas. I never thought this would happen in Bahamas, but they do have glamping in the Bahamas. And they have, pardon me?
I said, that's cool.
It is cool, you know what I mean? And you would think that, okay, it's a tent, you know, you probably have some old suitcases or something or backpacks on the side, but no, this is glamping in luxury. That's what it is. Barefoot elegance, of course. And here it is. This place is called The Other Side. This is where you're glamping. It's called The Other Side. Look how beautiful that is. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That is fantastic, and I love this place. And somehow I have to visit this place at some point. It's solar powered, this glamping site, and they have about 7 tents here. And it's on the beautiful island of Eleuthera. So you may want to put that one on your list to visit or try. It's a beautiful location on the beach, and you'll feel like you're the only ones camping out there or glamping out there at the other side. Remember the other side. Yeah, this is the Grand Isle Resort and Spa. And if you're looking for, you know, just small townhouses or cottages, you don't want to be in a huge resort, this is another location you should consider. I visited this place myself. I've stayed there with my family. I love how they have the kitchenette upstairs and you have a beautiful view of the ocean. The bedroom is downstairs and you have the washer and dryer and a full kitchen. I just love this place, and it's one of my favorite places, and excellent food. And of course, on the beautiful island of Exuma, they just use the golf carts, and that's how they go around the island. And this is the Valentine's Resort. This is located on Harbor Island, on the beautiful island of Eleuthera. And again, you have these beautiful cottages. They're spread out throughout the property. And one of the Canadian couples got married here. I'll show you their photos later. But it is, again, a beautiful experience. The people on that island are just wonderful. And we like to say a friendly village because the island is really small. And everyone, they know each other on the island. And they treat everyone like they are royalty when you get to this island. This is KAMALAME Key, and like I said, the Bahamas is always evolving. And you would think on the out islands, oh, it's very rustic, but it's elegant rustic, luxurious in every sense of the word. And here is another photo of KAMALAME Key, one of the bedrooms, so you can see how elegant it is. Just a beautiful place. Of course, I think I could sleep, have a good night rest there, especially if the door is open. Usually most of the out islands, if you go to any of the resorts, they don't use a key. It's not locked. You don't have to lock it. You just go in. Everything is just fine. And it's very, very safe.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I'm bringing you a lot of the smaller properties. I'll show you a few of the bigger ones as well. But I know that a lot of people have asked, they've called into the office and they've asked for smaller properties. So I thought to feature a few of them for you. This is Island House. And this is located on the beautiful island of Nassau. Old Nassau, the capital of the Bahamas, is Nassau. And this is where this property is located. It's not on the beach, but they have this Olympic-sized pool. It's in walking distance to the beach. They have a cinema here. They do yoga lessons every day, every morning. So if you want an experience, they say, you go here. They even have a local farmers market for you to experience art and crafts. So they sort of like marry the community and this resort, the flavor of the resort, all combined to give you this unique experience when you go to Nassau. So you won't feel like you're nowhere else other than at the Island House.
I just have a quick question. Was that an all-inclusive resort or no?
No, it's not an all-inclusive resort, but it's small. It's a boutique host resort, and it's worth it to experience this. Okay. It's really worth it. The food is fantastic there. and the rooms are beautiful as well. And it's not too far from anything. I mean, it's in walking distance to the beach, but you're not too far from downtown Nassau. I mean, you can't really be far away from anything in Nassau anyway. It's only 21/7, right? Miles long. It's a small island, but you think it's big for whatever reason, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is Comfort. This is Compass Point Beach Resort, and this is the western part of Nassau. They have huts, these unique huts there, and I love it because it's, like I said, it's right on the beach, and you have a beautiful view. At night, it gives you a nice breeze, and you can just hear the waves. It just calms you and just puts you right to sleep. It's a great place for honeymooners if you just want your own cottage. Beneath the each of the decks at these cottages, you will find that there is a grill, so you can go out, you can catch fish if you want to, come back and grill it if you want, and have your own meal if you don't want to eat at their restaurant, if you choose to. They also have a spa, outdoor spa, so you can just have a great time. It's intimate, it's cozy, it's romantic, it's all that you want it to be if you were honeymooning there or getting married, because it's on the beach, so you can actually get married on the beach as well.
Perfect.
Now we're talking about the all-inclusives, because I know you're also interested in the all-inclusives. The all-inclusives are usually the bigger hotels. So this is the Warwick Hotel on Paradise Island. They're on a man-made beach. They're on the harbor side of the island, but oh my goodness, I stayed there for a few nights. It is a fantastic experience. We ate outside on the dock at their restaurant. It was just well done, food delicious, good atmosphere, romantic atmosphere. It was just a great experience, and I think everybody will enjoy this as well. The rooms are great. We're going to give away 3 bags from this resort today to our listeners. I have 3 bags from the Warwick Hotel, but I think this is a resort you should experience. They have the bicycles. You can just tour the island if you want. They're not too far from the beach, so they're in walking distance to the beach. And also, it's an all-inclusive, so all your meals and all your drinks are on this hotel. They do have, if you're getting married there, they have a salon upstairs that I think you would truly enjoy as well. And a lot of space too. It's really, really it was well done. You can even get married on the dock right there.
Cool.
Yeah. Atlantis, of course, is not an all-inclusive, but I think a lot of people have heard of the Atlantis. I find that for me, I say that their activities are all-inclusive. And I like to say that because they have all the slides, they have the water park, they have the areas where the aquarium, where you can see the aquarium, you have waterfalls, you have a combination of a whole lot of stuff that's free on the Atlantis. And the pools, they have so many pools. They have the kids pool, they have the adult pool. I mean, it's just a wonderful experience. And I do try to take at least spend one night at the Atlantis whenever I go back home. Because it's just that good. I love it. My kids love it. My husband love it. And they have great wedding sites as well on this island. Every nook is a fantastic area for you to get married. So I think you'll enjoy the Atlantis if you choose that as well.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I love the water slide going through the shark tank.
Yes, the shark tank. I saw that. I got scared the first time, and I'm like, oh, they can't come out. But it was a wonderful experience. But I like the fact that they have so many restaurants at the Atlantis. And, if you want just a snack on the beach, you can go and you can have a snack on the beach. If you want an elegant restaurant, you can go ahead and do that.
Right.
And of course, why not, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, why not? Bahamas, a newer hotel. They've been around now for about 2 years, maybe 2.5 years max, probably. And this hotel,
It's stunning. Stunning.
It is stunning. It is fantastic. I like the fact that they have like the rosewood as part of this umbrella, Bahama umbrella. You have the Grand Isles and you have SLS Resort. They have a combination of hotels under the umbrella of Bahama. So if you want something that's more, I say, traditional, then you can go to the Rosewood because you're familiar with that name. If you want to go to the Hyatt is really, really nice as well. They have like the water lights show in the evening, the water light show in the evening. They also have like the flamingos. You can feed the flamingos. They have food trucks here. The experience is just vast, what you can experience at this place here. And SLS is more, I would say, for millennials. It's more hip. It's all white in the interior. It's a different experience altogether. They have a rooftop bar there. So they give you the complete experience at Bahamas. So you want to at least put one night. I know I'm saying all these hotels you should take and spend one night, but you know, you should at least spend one night at this hotel, I would think. When I was here last, I saw that they had a bachelorette party there, and I saw the ladies, you know, they're up and down and they're cute little.
Oh, did you get muted?
Night, and they were going somewhere to a certain area, I guess. And
oh, we're losing you. A couple of words.
Pardon me?
We're losing you, Vinincia. I don't know. A couple of words we missed. The lady.
Oh, the ladies were going to. They had a bachelorette party there.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so they were all dressed alike, themed dress, and they were going to the bachelorette party. And afterwards, the girls said that they were going to do the light show and everything. But it was really, really nice to see them, how they had this bachelorette party organized. But this hotel here in particular, they do excellent events and personalized events. They do a very good job with that.
Awesome.
Yeah, things to do. Just want to give you a few things to do. I think some of these things you know already. We have the bluest water, the clearest water. And of course, the Canadian astronaut did mention that when he was in space. I forgot his name right off the top of my head, but he talked about the blue and the clearness of the Bahamian water. And scuba diving and snorkeling, all that stuff, underwater stuff. It's just an amazing experience in Bahamas. We have underwater caves as well. We have wrecks. I mean, you name it. The marine life is just amazing and very colorful. So I think anyone who loves to snorkel, loves to dive, you will enjoy being in the Bahamas and the experience underwater as well.
Yeah, I do believe Bahamas does have very clear and good water. I love the Bahamas for that. Yeah.
Yeah, we do. You know, I can stand up in the water and I can see my toes. And I think most people can attest to that. If you've ever been to the Bahamas, you can actually stand in the water and see your toes clearly.
Right. Mm-hmm.
No doubt about it at all. This is 66 steps. We have lots of history as well in the Bahamas. So if you want to visit some of the historical sites, 66 steps, it's free. You can see the waterfalls. You will have to climb 66 steps to get to the top. That's what they call it, 66 steps. But yeah, this is just one of those things to see and experience. And I hope you get to see it. It's free. Stuart's Cove. So if you want to do some diving or if you want an underwater experience, Stuart's Cove is the place you should reach out to. Stuart's Cove will just gear you up and get you prepared to experience everything underwater that you want to experience. So check this out. I haven't done this yet, but someday I think I would love to do it because I don't have to use any gear other than to go into this little thing here.
Yeah.
Use the equipment and you're under there. I don't have to learn how to swim. I can just breathe. So
yeah, it's a great way for people if they've never been able to want to take a dive. This is a protection. They can go underwater and see everything.
Absolutely. See, they're smiling. So far, as long as I can smile and say ooh ah, I'm good with it.
Right.
And of course, there's another shark experience. There are all sorts, and we have sanctuaries and different areas where you can go and experience the sharks. And of course, they're kayaking and they're doing it that way. So there are more than one ways to experience underwater. Of course, you can do the Jeep tour. This photo was taken on the beautiful island of Grand Bahama, and they have lots of pine trees. And so, and they have exotic birds in the Bahamas. So you can just go there and take an adventure, soft adventure, and also do some kayaking as well on the beautiful Grand Bahama Island. And of course, Grand Isles is on Exuma, but also Swimming with the Pigs. The original Swimming with the Pigs is on the island of Exuma. So if you want to experience the Swimming of the Pigs, you can do it on this island. However, you can also experience it in Nassau at Sandy Toes, and you can also experience it in Grand Bahama. But the original spot, this all started on the beautiful island of Exuma.
Exuma. Mm-hmm.
Yep, Exuma is the original where it all started. And or you can just have fun. If you don't do anything in the Bahamas, they have these swings on many of the islands, and you just go and have a swing and watch the ocean waves go in and out, and just when you touch down, your feet and your toes in sand, just relax and have a great time in the Bahamas. That's what you want to do when you're on your honeymoon, or you just
lost you a bit.
Lots and lots of blue hole. Pardon me?
Every once in a while you bleep out, like we lose you. I don't know. Yeah.
But we have blue holes, and we have them throughout the Bahamas. These blue holes, they're really, really deep. Jacques Cousteau was there. We have a lot of them throughout the islands, but mainly Andros. They have the third largest barrier reef on Andros Island. And of course, there you can scuba dive and fish. Also, Andros Island is where they're trying to watch their footprint, their carbon footprint. And so they have a lot of sanctuaries and protective areas for nature. Right. So
it's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm happy that the Bahamas is moving in that direction, and just
great picture of the blue hole that looks like a heart. Awesome. Romance at its best.
Wonderful. Yeah.
Yes.
That is wonderful. I didn't notice that, but it is. And of course, you just soak up some of the local culture and go to some of the smaller restaurants. This happens to be the Fish Fry in Nassau, but they also have a Fish Fry on Grand Bahama Island and Eleuthera and a few of the other islands. And just, simple life in the out islands. Just get a bicycle and you can tour, or you can get a golf cart and tour the island as well. You can play golf, of course, hang out with your friends, take a few of your friends down, bachelorette party, or just hang out just before the wedding or after the wedding. You can do that. Gorgeous sunsets in the Bahamas. You can't beat them. I mean, I've taken quite a few photos of sunsets in the Bahamas because I was amazed every single time. I thought, I've seen one. I've seen one here, but then every one is just more spectacular than the other. Now I want to just share the photo album of some of the Canadian couples that actually got married in the Bahamas. A few years ago, they got married, but the photos were really nice and reflective of what we can do for couples in the Bahamas if you're getting married. And so this was Harbour Island. Of course, this is an old building, but they were able to capture their moment and capture what, their wedding was all about. And so they selected this site to take their photo. This person was at the Atlantis. She got married there, and she wanted Junkanoo. She wanted to incorporate some of the culture, the Bahamian culture, into her wedding, and this was one way of doing it, by having a Junkanoo band. And you can do the very same thing. It's simple to hire a Junkanoo group of probably, let's say, about 8 to 10 persons, and just have them play some music, incorporate the culture. I would encourage you to incorporate the culture. And if you can't do the Junkanoo, then you can probably try some of the food and incorporate that, like some of the conch fritters, conch salad, stew fish, Johnny cake, a lot of Bahamian stuff you can add. And if not that, you can add the craft, like the straw bags or the carving into your wedding as well. This couple got married at Grand Bahama Island on the beach. And his guy, he played the guitar to his wife on the beach. I didn't show you that photo, but it was just, it brought a lot of people to tears,
beautiful.
of course.
Yeah. Mm.
Pardon?
I say it would be beautiful. Even that picture is very beautiful. Yes.
Oh yeah. And he had his guitar playing. He had, oh my goodness, he had everyone in tears.
Mm.
And of course, this is Harbour Island. The bride, they just got married. And like I said, on most of the islands, it's golf carts. That's how they get around.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not walking, you're taking a golf cart from one point to the next and park it someplace, go on the beach, take a dip, and then you're off again. And so after her wedding, they gave her a golf cart, and she went around, and they dressed it up and everything. And you could dress up that golf cart even more if you want to, and make that even a theme for your wedding, right? And just have like a fleet of golf carts going one behind the other to the wedding or from the wedding.
Awesome.
Yes, absolutely. This is a couple, they got married. You can get married off a resort too. And this was at a restaurant, Sapadilla. And afterwards, we didn't even know the groom was able to sing. I mean, he just belt out one. Of course, she knew, but he belt out his favorite love song for her. And of course, you can see she is smiling from ear to ear. It was a fantastic moment there. And this is, like I said, this is a restaurant with a piano bar. So you can actually have that kind of privacy if you want to off the resort site. And of course, these two, they are pooped after their wedding. This is on the beautiful island of Cat Island. And they decided, Bahamas is a hot place already. But, you have to be concerned sometimes of the mosquitoes in the evenings. And so they decided to get a fire going.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, they got a fire going, and their favorite drink, and you can tell they're pooped after the wedding, but they enjoyed every minute of it. And this couple here, they are eco-friendly. They love climbing, they love kayaking, and so after the wedding, of course, they did quite a bit. And like I mentioned earlier, you can just have a bachelorette party if you want to with your favorite people just before the wedding, just to unwind, just to catch up with girlfriends, to get things organized if you want to, and just have fun. Just have fun. If you're going to the Bahamas to get married or for your honeymoon, I would advise you to just have fun. Be prepared in your mind that you're going to enjoy the experience and have fun. And of course, call Susan and say, Susan, I'm ready to go. Can you book me? Can you book me, and can you book me now?
Yeah, I'll be ready to help them out any way I can.
Absolutely. And I want to remind everybody that we're just 3 hours and 15 minutes away from Toronto. So if you're flying on WestJet or Air Canada or Sunwing, you can fly from Toronto to the Bahamas in 3 hours and 15 minutes. That's closer than Vancouver. Okay, because I'll have to fly from here to Vancouver will take me 5 hours. So the Bahamas is only 3.5 hours. I mean, you can watch a couple movies and you're there. And that's what I love about it. You could be on the beach before noon. And I know that people will be concerned about the COVID protocols and everything, and they're constantly changing. So I would suggest that you go on our website and always check, right? If you're traveling to a country, just continue to check the website. But right now, you have to have a PCR test before going to the Bahamas. And even if you're fully vaccinated, but we want you to be fully vaccinated before you go to the Bahamas, and then you take your PCR test. Then after you've taken your PCR test within 5 days of travel, then you have to apply for a visa. So if I started this process on Monday, and I'm traveling on Friday, then I need to apply and get my PCR test done on Monday, and submit. And of course, if you get it the following day on a Tuesday, then you apply for your visa to travel to the Bahamas on Tuesday. And then you will get a response from them on a Wednesday or Thursday. Saying yes, you're going, or no, you're not going, or yes, you approve, or no, you're not approved. So that's how that's done. And if you need assistance from the Bahamas Tourist Office, if you don't understand the process, or you need someone to help you through some of that stuff, or the language, or what have you, by all means, call the Bahamas Tourist Office, or just visit the website. It should be clear there. You can also call Susan, because she is in close contact with the Bahamas Tourist Office, and she'll be more than happy to assist you. And thank you so much, Susan. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. I really appreciate this opportunity. Thank you.
Do you want to put the last slide up? My slide?
Yes, you can. I will.
Awesome.
Go, Susan.
So if they want to contact me, then they can have a look to see how they can contact me with Group Travel by Susan. But Vinincia, thank you so very much. That was great information. The Bahamas is a romantic place. And the fact that you can stay at boutique hotels and really make it very intimate, or those special islands, or have the romantic getaway, or have that destination where they even on a sandbar. Timing is everything with the tides. But,
that's right.
Yeah. But the thing is to be able to have it so that you have your special day personalized the way you want it, with the perfect background of Bahamas and all the islands and the setting of the beautiful crystal clear blue water that it provides for us. And it's just absolutely stunning. I do agree, Bahamas is a great adventure, and like you say, 3 hours from Toronto to get there, and it's not that difficult. And basically it's like you said, the PCR test has to be done 72 hours prior, and fill out your application and be able to apply for it. Now, I do have one question that might be a concern for everybody. Sure. Is the fact that you mentioned that they have to apply for it, and then it's whether they get approved or not. The only way it's not going to get approved is if their test comes back
positive for COVID. Yes,
right.
It will not be approved if they're tested positive for COVID. But I think they'll realize that in the test, right? Once they get their test results back, I would not submit that.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah, I would wait and get cleared up first, and then go from there. But you have to be fully vaccinated now in order to travel to the Bahamas. That was implemented recently.
Yes, I've seen that in the changes, and this is why it's good to use a travel agent, because a travel agent is always trying to keep on top of things and be able to give you the right information. And if we don't know, then we're partnership with the tourism boards like Bahamas, and then we can certainly find out the right information and pass that on. So that is
absolutely. And also too, I just want to add that you would be the one to know about special offers, special deals. And if they're going down for a wedding, you will know what perks they are, offered, the hotels are offering. And if they're going down for honeymoon, the same thing. You'll be able to help them every step of the way, right? As they plan their honeymoon or their wedding.
Absolutely. And that's the thing. And we want everybody to have a wonderful time. And I think everybody's getting antsy. They want to leave the country because we've been tied up so much that we need to be rejuvenated and inspired. And that's what vacation can do for us.
Oh, tell me about it. That's what we've been getting a lot of calls now. People are saying, listen here, I feel like I'm in prison, right? Because I've been here through the duration of this thing for more than 18 months. I'm ready to leave.
Yes.
So yeah, check Susan and see, what flights are available if you're thinking about going. It's easy to go to the Bahamas. They're using and following all of the protocols. They're working with international experts. The hotels individually are working with experts, and it's easy and it's safe to visit the Bahamas.
Absolutely. Yeah. So That's the key. So anyway, Vinincia, I really appreciate that. You coming aboard and taking us through the Bahamas, showing us what we can do, places we can stay, and how beautiful it is and how romantic. And let's just get people there, right? That's
yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
I wish I could get married again, Susan.
Yeah. It'd just be a wonderful woo way. Yes.
Yeah. Maybe I'll renew my vows. Maybe I'll ask my husband to renew our vows so I can do it again.
Absolutely. No, and then have a party. That's the key.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you again, Susan. Appreciate the opportunity.
No problem. Everybody stay safe, be happy. And yes, we will have another adventure waiting for you next Tuesday. And looking forward for you joining us. So take care, everybody. And just keep smiling.
Yes. Take care.
Yeah,
thanks. Bye-bye.